Hello, good morning, good night. My name is Egg here with my co-host Doc. Say hi, Doc.
Oh,
That was not a hi, but okay. Today is finally the day. We are talking about both movies, Halloween and Halloween 2007. We have watched them both. Go check out those videos before because we explain everything. And today we are comparing the two, putting them together, putting them apart. Apart. Sorry for my voice crack. And yeah, so we are not gonna do a whole review. We're just gonna, Doc, would you like to explain the basic premise of the movie?
all right. Halloween 1, Michael Myers goes on a killing spree. Girl survives, but the difference between the two movies in the story is Michael actually has a 50 minutes dedicated to himself, kind of explaining him, the psychology behind the murder.
Yeah,
Kind of
yeah,
interesting.
yeah, which is pretty, yeah, pretty interesting take on the movie from a guy who plays in a rock band. But yeah, that's
Yeah,
the movie. Yeah, those movies. We go into more detail, like I said in the other episodes. Doc spent a whole
I'm not
four,
talking about. I'm not talking about the weekend. I'm not wasting another hour and a half of my life.
the last video. He spent 40 minutes talking about the whole movie, talking about Halloween.
Yeah,
So that is something. Yes, yes. So
very
when you
funny.
hear, so when you hear Doc's sweet, succulent voice, you can go watch that. You can go watch that video. Anyways, the budgets for these movies were, well, I think for look, I'm looking at them now, and yeah, one was definitely a lot more. You could like the 1978 one, you can or the original one, definitely tell there's a difference. Since their budget was 325,000. Which today is over 1 million. I'm not saying the rest of those numbers because I can't do math.
Do you
Um,
need some help reading the numbers?
Go ahead, read the numbers.
So, we're on talking about 2007, right?
No, the first one.
Oh, budget.
Yeah, budget.
Yeah, 325,000 back in 1978, which now is worth about 1.6 million. Pretty good. And it made in today's money 347 million dollars back on its investment. And it was pretty well liked among audience and critics alike.
Yeah, but the next one, that's where a lot of people get mixed up, or a lot of the although although 2007 had a definitely a higher budget with 15 million, and in 107, which now that's over 23 million. And
Yeah,
the and the return on investment was pretty good. 80 ROI being 533%. Damn. And they got a return of 80 million, which was pretty good actually, I would say. Rob Zombie made bank from this movie. But the audience like I said, the
What
views on
is
the
Olympus's top seven?
Mark, I can hear that.
I didn't even mean to start that.
Oh, you're good. But
I was trying to look for something.
oh, okay. The scores altogether were kind of mixed. The On Rotten Tomatoes, but just on Rotten Tomatoes, the critic score was 28 and the audience score was 59%. If you want, and which we'll go into the whole movie and why some people don't like don't like Rob's Zombies movie. But first, the directing style. First, I think I want to talk about John Carpenter, the director and the composer of the whole movie. John Carpenter, I guess he was a little weird or something. I don't know. That's what everything kept saying. Huh?
Just a little weird.
He was a little weird. Damn.
Just silly little guy.
He was, yeah, he was a bit quirky at night. Yes, I said. But yeah,
You do get a bit quirky at night.
which one coming next fall. Anyways, but he did make Halloween, is which actually fun fact, Halloween made the slasher genre famous. So all your favorite slasher movies, Friday 13th, A Nightmare. Let me think. Any other slasher movies? Thank to Halloween. Even though, granted, I guess the grandfather of the slasher movie of the original slasher movie is Psycho, and Alien, which I guess is the second slasher movie, although no one likes number two. But no, but Halloween definitely had a bigger success, in which I do want to talk about that because overall it kind of just had a more simple story. If anything you want to add, Doc.
No, you basically said it. It really I these were notes kind of read by John Carpenter. He kind of he made it so that Michael was a lot more mysterious. Like he felt like a supernatural entity and not a person.
Yeah. Um. Yeah. One of the things you learn from watching horror is that the simpler the better. You have a lot of people who are trying to like go big or go home, but with horror, just keep it simple. Th- like like movies I was talking about earlier, Psycho. Yeah, this guy or Psycho has this big complicated thing at the beginning, or something that's all complicated as complicated. There's this guy, but he has some sort of mental illness, which makes him weird. So he kills the person right. So he kills someone, then he just kills a bunch of other people, which is just kind of big and messy. And you have Alien, and which is this whole Alien had a whole complicated and long beginning with the alien and then being impregnated by an egg and
Yeah.
and all of that. Halloween just kept it simple, which is like I said, best thing you can do. Boom, guy kills people, one survives. He's bulletproof for some reason. Question mark, question mark.
What's your question?
My question is, why the hell is he? No, my question is, how the hell can Michael drive? That's my question.
Bro, just watched a lot of Fast and Furious.
And the guy,
You can basically learn how to drive from that.
I mean, yeah,
Sure,
that's what.
it definitely wasn't even close to what it really would have been popular, but still.
This was wait a minute. This was the 70s. Fast and the Furious didn't exist.
No, I'm pretty sure 2007 took place in 2007.
Okay. Anyways, yeah. Oh my God. Yeah,
It's going great. Keep going.
it's going great. One of the biggest things that makes Halloween so good, or what made the original so unique, was the fear of not knowing what was going to happen. You open up with this 8-year-old murdering his older sister,
And
and then
freaky with it as well.
got a little freaky with it. Again, who keeps the door open when they're naked? And and the rest of the movie is this giant brute of a man just killing babysitters because he feels like it. The original, there's nothing there's nothing like the original movie of being so confused yet so intrigued into what's happening, which is a lot different from Rob Zombie's movie.
Okay. So the Rob Zombie one, as mentioned earlier, kind of demystifies um, Michael by making him kind of seem like a human. We get to learn about him. It kind of makes him feel a lot less like an actual entity and like a person. Which kind of takes away some of the fear factor.
which is which is actually exactly what Carpenter thought. Rob Zombie wanted to add a whole add a little more since you don't really get a lot from the original movie, which Carpenter did not like. He thought the the whole origins, the whole beginning with the childhood and the issues was kind of like Jesus Christ. Like it it took away from the whole force of nature thing going on, which is kind of hypocritical considering because he's like, oh, because Carpenter's like, I don't like the beginning, how it explains Myers, when this guy's explanation for Myers was boom, evil curse, and that's why he's doing everything, which is 10 times more stupid and 10 times less scary than yeah, this kid's little or oh, I can't say that.
Yeah, believe that.
Then this kid is a little messed up. Which personally, Doc, which do you think is more scary, evil curse or psychotic 10-year-old?
I don't like kids, so I'll say that one.
Oh, okay. Well, you're here, folks. Doc does not like kids.
So there's a decent, well, there's a lot of similarities. Um, base, Basically, after the first 50 minutes, 2007 literally becomes 1978.
Pretty much.
Like, it's almost a one-for-one recreating or recreation. There's only slight differences in kill methods and other scenes that were either cut or removed or added. Like, I do not believe we saw Michael digging through his old house to find the mask and the knife.
No, we did not. How did he find? I think he. Oh wait. Oh wait. I think in the original one he broke into a convenience store or something
I
like that.
believe
Or am I thinking of a different Halloween movie? He kind of just like
that one.
went.
No,
He kind of just went like, you know what? I like this
I like this mask.
mask.
He's mine.
Yeah, and yeah, and the original one didn't show this man beating up a guy in the toilet for his clothes.
That was pretty fun.
Yes. Um. Yes. RP to the man who never got to finish his business. Yeah. But I will say, for a remake, it kept definitely is up there. I'm like, oh, remakes that are pretty much the same movie, but there are a few things that are different. For example, I think I've said this way too many times, but Laurie has personality. Laurie is not boring, which yes, Laurie is boring in the original movie. Like, I like the actress and all. I love the actress, but I do not like her character because she's boring. That's the nicest way I could put it. She
I
really
can put
does.
it nicer, but yes, she was very boring.
It was very boring. Yeah.
I think a nicer way to say it was uninteresting.
Uninteresting. Well, yeah, but both are still nice-ish. I don't know if you can get really nice with saying you don't like a
With
character.
insulting people.
Yes, I don't know you can. This character was unappealing to my eye. I mean, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. But I do really like the personality and thought putting behind Laura 2007 Laurie. For starters, she looks somewhat like a teenager. She doesn't look 30, like every teenager in the
Yeah.
70s, apparently.
They're all actually incredibly old for their age.
They these people are 17 and they look like they're 35. They look like they pay a mortgage.
He he's the same joke.
Yeah, this thing that is amazing. Right. Like I'm 17 and I look 12. Why the hell do I look 30?
Because you're incredibly ugly?
Says you.
Yeah, gives you more ability.
Aw. Anyway, but yeah, let's see. Let me think. Yeah, there are a lot of small, tiny little details that are definitely more different in that movie. Yeah, huh? In that movie compared to that movie. In 1978 versus 2007. But both are really good movies. If you want to, this is just kind of whole overview of the whole thing. If you wanna get more into detail, like I said, for like the third time already, go look at the other videos. But for final thoughts, I like the both movies. If you ask me to choose a favorite, I don't have a favorite. Both are good in their own way. Oh, yep, yep. It's Halloween. It's a classic movie.
Personally, I enjoyed the first one more just because I struggled just to sit through. But you guys, we actually put up a poll of 23 people answered it, which is impressive. Um, it was almost overwhelmingly everyone liked the original better,
Yes,
which doesn't really shock me.
it does not shock me. A lot of people hate on the um. The, oh, I'm sorry. I blanked out for a second. Oh, ugh. A lot of people hate on the remake, which I will say, when watching a remake, especially of a horror movie, I say this every time, even to myself, do not go into, right? First of all, don't go into a remake already hating it, and don't go into a remake judging it based off the original. If you want to watch the original, go watch the original. Same, and this goes for all remakes. Remakes are meant to be different. It's the director's version of the movie. So I don't want to hear any people saying remake sucks. They never like the original. They're not supposed to be like the original. They're supposed to be similar, not the same.
It's a bit angy.
Angry, yeah, not angry, just stern. Ooh, I broke it.
Uh-oh, I broke it.
Anyways, that is it. That is it for today's episode. Um, also expect more different content in the upcoming weeks.
Yeah.
Actually, actually, Doc, yeah,
This will be our last stream that will be restricted via rules. Starting next week, we can do literally whatever we want.
yes, yes. Which means I can finally stop censoring Doc's curse words. Guys don't want to know how many times I've had to censor out what this guy says.
Like this one.
God, okay. All right, and it's either next week or the following week. Doc has requested we're to do the Five Nights at Freddy's movie, which is less horror which is less, I guess, scary than what we've been talking about. But he's never seen it, and I think it's a pretty good movie. And
I
also,
totally don't want to do it so I can play Five Nights at Freddy's.
yeah. Oh, yeah, and expect a Five Nights at Freddy's stream in the future,
In the future, it's going to be very, very future.
sometime in the next 2 weeks. Anyways, hope you guys have a good night or good morning. Uh, don't trip and don't choke in your peanut butter. And
Peanut butter.
yeah, and good night.